had been losing a lot of weight and was not responding to treatment. Keller posted online that she was told Buster had either liver cancer or organ failure. After a few weeks, Keller took Buster to the clinic, where she and the veterinary assistant agreed it was time to put him down. A veterinarian came out to assess Buster, and recommended that another veterinarian take Buster home and attempt to treat him. Keller agreed, paid the cremation fee, and turned Buster over to the clinic. After $900 in treatment and extra food, Buster grew stronger, and the vet, Bertino, decided not to have him euthanized. Keller's post, which has since been removed, by the way, garnered more than 1,600 shares and hundreds of comments. Many of the comments called the clinic employees thieves and liars. Some were even threatened to physically be harmed at the shelter. The veterinarian admitted the clinic should have named that cost a rehoming fee rather than a cremation fee. Keller was reunited with Buster on Monday when she went back to the clinic, and the veterinarian Bertino said Keller did pay the $900 in treatment costs, which would otherwise be paid for, by the way, by the clinic's needy pet fund. Keller said in a message that she in no way wanted to ruin the clinic's reputation, but has declined to comment any further on the situation. And the Billings Morning News from Rimrock Flooring in Billings, 1440 Central Avenue, rimrockflooringmt.com. And go check out their spacious 5,000 square foot showroom. Mark Woden and his staff have been doing business, well, for 11 years in the industry for Mark Woden, but for 2 years for Rimrock Flooring. Glad you're here. Livin Large Larry Live, livinlargelarry.com. And our YouTube is up and going, as well as the TuneIn app for your smartphones. You can access all the audio features we have through livinlargelarry.com. It is the 9th of February, 2016, and nice to have you here worldwide. Germany, Japan, Canada, Australia. Russian brides listen to the show. Stream the show between 1,300 and 1,700 weekly stream, and that number keeps growing. We appreciate that. Livin Large Larry Live. All kinds of blinds in Billings. Temperature check. Another great looking day in Billings, Montana. It should be minus 10 and a couple of feet of snow on the ground, probably in the mountains, but it's not. It's going to be about 62 for high of Billings today. And all kinds of blinds, mt.com. Temperature check now 34. livinlargelarry.com. For an expanded look at the forecast, click that weather button.
Livin Large Larry Live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry Live.
Livin Large Larry Live, the show. Our replay sponsor is from Keystone Mortgage in Billings. Their Main in the Heights location still open, but I stopped by their new location, downtown Billings at Keystone Mortgage, a much more spacious space. Keystone Mortgage, our replay sponsor. You're not just a number, you're our number one priority from Keystone Mortgage.
Win outdoor power equipment from Ace, a Billings insulation package, a French door from Linrich, or a garage door from Connor's Door. It's where you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her?
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge.
Got to get this all straightened out. Give a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve! It's now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend.
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Livin Large Larry Live, livinlargelarry.com for the show. On YouTube as well. We use the TuneIn app for your smartphones, Androids, your iPhones, Blackberries, whatever smartphones are out there. TuneIn will work for you. It's the biggest radio station app in the world, and we're glad to be part of it. Yeah, TuneIn, TuneIn. That's a free download for you. Had a nice visit with Greg Gianforte yesterday, GOP hopeful for governor of Montana. Came in the studio for his second in-studio visit, actually, since we've launched our show. Greg Gianforte becoming a fantastic sponsor, or not a sponsor, but a supporter of our show, and a place and a venue for him to talk about how he's running for Montana governor and his platform. And if you missed that talk yesterday on the show, we'll replay that coming up in about 15 minutes or so here on Livin Large Larry Live. And also a complete forecast on the way for Billings, Montana, here from the Red Line Computer Studios, West Billings. And we'll look into the Billings Morning News and more for you. By the way, I saw a clip of Cam Newton, Panthers quarterback. They lost in Super Bowl 50 to the Denver Broncos. But these are NFL stars. These are NFL players. And I caught the interview of Cam Newton, the press conference that he had after the big game on Sunday, and how he walked out on essentially the middle of a post-game interview. So he'll get fined for that. It's not going to really, hurt his pocketbook, if you will. But Cam Newton's just comes across like a baby. And I'm not just saying this. If you look at social media, Facebook, Twitter, even in the news, Google out ESPN Sports and type in the search box Cam Newton, and the YouTube video will come up of him. He just acted like he didn't care, and yeah, he lost the game, but he has to learn to lose the right way. I taught my kids, Bobby and Devin, back when they were 7 years old, how to win properly and how to lose properly. But I'm of the mindset that Cam is just being a big whiny butt baby. Come on. I'm saying pretty much what you're thinking. Google it out. Google it out on YouTube, Cam Newton, and check out the walk away from the press conference. Very unprofessional. All kinds of blinds in Billings. Temperature check, it'll be 62 in Billings this afternoon. Even jumping ahead to tomorrow, 65 in Billings? The Red Line Computer Studios, West Billings, Montana. Livin Large Larry Live. I want to thank Bobby Gray and his crew for climbing on board as one of our underwriters for the show at All Kinds of Blinds and Window Film. All Kinds of BlindsMT.com for sailor blinds and vertical blinds, Roman shades, woven woods. Maybe you're remodeling your home and you need a fresh new look, or maybe you have a brand new home and you need blinds for your new home. Check them out. Great variety. Mini blinds as well. All Kinds of Blinds in Billings. All Kinds of BlindsMT.com.
Looking for a unique experience this Valentine's Day? The Beauty Mark Salon and N2 Cryotherapy of Plaza 24 at 805 24th Street West have teamed up to offer you this honey of a deal, including a cut, blowout, and style for two from the Beauty Mark Salon and a duo freeze for two from N2 Cryotherapy. Stop by and get this Valentine's Sweetheart package at either the Beauty Mark Salon or N2 Cryotherapy for only $99, a $150 value. Call N2 Cryotherapy at 406-534-8850 for more details. Offer available February 1st through 13th, 2016.
My in-laws were in town over the weekend, and there was a lot of talk about taxes and the changes and the new laws, and there's over 50 new tax laws just approved for this year alone for 2016. We use Lisa Woods Accounting. She's local. She's been in Billings. She's experienced. She can answer your questions about the IRS or maybe some state government letters you received dealing with the IRS, Obamacare. What does that mean for you and your taxes? Lisa Woods Accounting, 1211 Grand Avenue, Suite 4. Gather your tax information together. It's that time of year. woodsaccounting.com. And Valentine's Day coming up next Sunday. There's a Lovebird special at the Bighorn Resorts off of Majestic Lane off I-90 and Zoo Drive. The Bighorn Resort, Lovebird special, less than $100. Standard king room, hand-dipped strawberries, bottle of champagne with your sweetheart. The Lovebird special, ask for it by name, and you can log on to thebighornresort.com for details. Valentine's coming up next Sunday. Should also mention the $149.99 family Valentine's package as well for February 14th out of the Bighorn Resorts. For water park passes, pizza, pitcher of soda, all inclusive. The Bighorn Resort. Thebighornresort.com. Thebighornresort.com.
Join us at 1-888-858-1408.
And all right, you're back with Red Line Computer Store. Happy to have you along. LivinLargeLarry.com. You can listen to the show there. There's a Listen Now button and a player if you want to catch us on YouTube. When you click on the Listen Now, the player starts immediately. So if you want to watch and hear the show on YouTube, then just go to the player and hit stop, and then you'll have the audio of YouTube and the video too. And if you don't hit the stop button, then you get like double audio. Kind of weirds you out. But in any event, Livin Large Larry Live, livinlargelarry.com, and all kinds of blinds and billings. Our temperature check will be 62, complete forecast in a second, but 34 right now in Billings here early in the morning. I guess you would call this unseasonably mild conditions for weather in Billings, Montana as it continues this week. Our Billings area forecast from Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors, MontanaProperty.com, and her showroom's at 1925 Grand Avenue. Jade Furman has a long-time reputation of ethical business practices and attention to detail. So 62 in Sunday this afternoon, and then upwards of 65 in Billings for Wednesday, which really is unheard of this time of year, right? In the middle part of the winter. It does cool down a little bit towards the end of the week and the weekend, but still around 62 on Thursday and low to mid 50s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. An expanded look at Billings, Montana forecast at livinlargelarry.com. Click on the weather button there at the top of the homepage. We use the weather bug at the website. Our forecast from Broughton Construction and Home Repair, offering 30 years of experience in concrete, remodeling, roofing, and siding, and more. It's Broughton Construction and Home Repair. Search them out on Facebook. Braaton. Back to your barber days, Jim and Austin's Barbershop. 2225 Main in the Heights, trained barbers and even straight razor shaves. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, $10 haircut, the best ever in the Heights and Billings. Christina KK, Jamie Sue, and Carrie have it going on with full service salon and spa at Quick Spa in Billings. 2348 Grand Avenue, spray tans, permanent makeup. You need massages, deep tissue, hot stone body wraps. The best in nail care, nail art with Jamie Sue. All at Quick Spa on Grand in Billings, quick-spa.com.
Livin Large Larry Live.
LivinLargeLarry.com on YouTube there as well. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com. The YouTube channel is Livin Large Larry Live. Here from Billings, Montana, the Red Line Computer Studios. All kinds of blinds and Billings. Temperature check, it'll be 62 today. Have a nice day. The Billings Morning News and more for you here on the show. Glad you're along this morning. Attribution for our sources for the Billings Morning News and more from Color8.com, the Billings Gazette, and KTVQ.com, the Billings Morning News and more. From Rimrock Flooring in Billings, 1440 Central Avenue. They have over 40 tile silhouettes on display, always at Rimrock Flooring. RimrockFlooringMT.com. More Montanans are getting medical coverage through the state's health insurance marketplace this year. According to the federal government, 58,114 Montana residents bought their insurance through the marketplace during the most recent open enrollment period. That's up 7% from last year. Last year, 54,266 Montanans were enrolled for health coverage through the exchange. Open enrollment for 2016 coverage ended on January 31st. Meanwhile, the cost of those plans have gone up, although state officials say the higher costs are typically offset by increased tax credits. This year, 12.7 million Americans nationwide bought health insurance through government-run marketplace under the Federal Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare. So forget $2 a gallon for gas. Gas is getting closer to the $1 mark in some parts of the U.S. Maybe not here in Billings or even in Montana, but there's at least 8 states where some stations are now selling gas for less than $1.25 a gallon, according to GasBuddy.com. The cheapest gas at the moment is at a 7-Eleven in Oklahoma City, which is selling a gallon of regular for $1.11. In fact, more than a dozen other stations in that city have gas for $1.14 or less. Extremely cheap gas can also be found in Texas, Missouri, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, and Kansas. Nationwide, the average price of a gallon of regular is down to $1.74, the cheapest it's been since early January of 2009. A small engine, single airplane tipped over its wing on the main runway at Billings Logan International Airport yesterday afternoon. Airport Fire and Rescue were called to the incident. It does not appear the pilot was injured. A man accused of drunk driving during a road rage incident with an unrestrained child in the vehicle has been charged. Andrew Gartside was charged Monday in Yellowstone County Justice Court with felony criminal child endangerment. According to the court records, Gartside was arrested Sunday about 10 o'clock at night after a sheriff's deputy stopped two vehicles on Zoo Drive for speeding. The deputy said the vehicles were going about 74 miles per hour. That speed zone up there is 45 miles per hour. The deputy first spoke with Gartside, who had two adult passengers in the front seat and an unrestrained 5-year-old child in the back seat. The deputy said Gartside's speech was slurred and slow, and he could smell the strong odor of alcohol coming from the vehicle. The other driver, who had a passenger in the vehicle, told the deputy he was speeding to get away from the vehicle driven by Gartside, who he said was chasing him after he cut him off at the I-90 exit. Gartside performed poorly, as you can well imagine, on a field sobriety test, and a breath test showed his blood alcohol level was 0.158%, nearly twice the legal limit for driving of 0.08%. The Billings Morning News from Rimrock Flooring in Billings at 1440 Central Avenue. Their showroom, by the way, is not discontinued flooring. It is all up-to-date, available flooring, and over 40 tile silhouettes on display. Rimrock Flooring, 1440 Central, rimrockflooringmt.com. All kinds of blinds in Billings. Temperature check. Yeah, we can handle 62 and sunny in Billings, Montana today, right? Expanded look at livinlargelarry.com. Click on the weather button there at the homepage. We use the weather bug online. There's been trust, experience, and communication now for over 60 years in Billings, referring to Brown's Auto Service with 4 locations. Brown's Auto Service on Broadwater, Brown's Auto Service on the west end, corner of Rosebud and 20th, the Automatic Transmission Company, through Brown's at downtown 13th Street North and 1st Avenue North, and the Brown's Rebuild Center, also downtown Billings at 18th Street North and 2nd Avenue North. Tune-ups and tire alignments, complete auto repairs, over 60 years in Billings. Brown's Automotive, brownsautobillings.com. It is Valentine's week. Log on to thebighornresort.com. There's a couple of packages. The Lovebirds package is this Sunday, February 14th, for less than $100. All-inclusive package with standard king room, hand-dipped strawberries, and a bottle of champagne is available. And for $149.99, the family water park package for Valentine's Day, 4 water park passes, pizza, pitcher of soda, all-inclusive at the Bighorn Resort off Majestic Lane in Billings, thebighornresort.com.
Juice, Mom! Juice, juice, juice! Mommy, why are we going to the store? Mom, I want juice! Mom! Juice, juice, juice! Mommy! Juice, juice, Mom! Juice.
Your child will have different needs at different stages of life, and that includes the car seat. That's right, the car seat. A car seat isn't one size fits all. You have to have the right seat based on your child's age, weight, and height. See, car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13.